It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while KEEM's trying to talk to Wens. They be bullshitting, spitting loghouse slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out, you know KEEM running this gang. We're live on YouTube, ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around, you might get one in your brain. Hey, low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream on this history. He leaked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the burn shit in our eyes, then try as we might, we still pay the price. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you watching it. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now KEEM's theme is the Scream Team, but mainstream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yep.
And the stream deems KEEM to be the meme king, and the meme queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs keys so she can leave, please rescue the kid. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Wings. Low cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You are watching LOL Cow Live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to change the mood here. We gotta relax because I'm stressed out of my fucking mind. I need it. Give it to me. Thank you. Okay. All right, yes. We must calm down a little bit. Tonight's show is going to be one angry, complaining, bitching, mad KEEMSTAR. So cozy on over to the fire, grab a warm cup of something, and just calm down. Just breathe with me. We must take it down a notch. Lovely. Where do I begin? Where do I even fucking begin? Okay. Last night, we had an issue. All right. We had all the girls wanting one of the girls fired. Too many pieces of the pie on the lol cow queens. I had all the girls make their case on why one of them should be fired. I had the girls vote themselves who they want fired, all right? We had a tie. You guys were all here. You've all seen it. We had a fucking tie, all right? 2 votes for Becky to go, 2 votes for Grace to go. So then I took the tie to you, the audience, and you decided that Becky needed to go. So she got removed off the show. After her being removed off the show, she left the Discord. She was visibly mad. Earlier today, she reached out to me with lots of concerns, and she thinks that the Thorpes and Grace Thorpes are going to bring down this entire brand, which would be impossible, but okay. She can think whatever she wants. Everyone has a right to an opinion. I mean, after all, you made your case, Becky, and the audience voted against you. Now, regardless, she did make good points. I don't think Ben Thorpe should be anywhere near this show, Lolcow Queens or Lolcow Live. Ben Thorpe should be banned. I had a conversation with Grace and said, hey, I want Ben Thorpe far away from Lolcow Queens. I don't ever want him on camera, ever. And she said, oh, yeah, okay, no problem. So today, when Becky Boo was complaining in the DMs with me about, like, you know, how she feels about how everything went off, she said that I wasn't a man of my word or something. I said, listen, Becky, I will tell you this. If Grace Thorpe goes and violates, you know, what I told her not to do, keep Ben away from the show, that I would not even run a contest to see who would fill Grace's spot, that Becky could have Grace's spot like that. And then she responded to me something along the lines like, that ain't good enough. The conversation continues. And I say, look, Becky, because I'm a busy guy during the day. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm having meetings. I'm on the phone and people are hitting me up here for Dromler and this story just broke. And then one of my fighters is calling me under Happy Punch. I got to set up that. I got to get on the phone with Alex, make sure we're hitting this plug and we're covering this fight and we're doing that sponsorship and we're doing this and doing that. I'm on the phone with Tuffy to set up the Lolcow Live freaking stream thing. All right, I got to film my Dromler for Snapchat. I got a lot of things going on, okay? And Becky's just sitting here sending me paragraphs. I go, look, if there's anything I learned about Lolcow Live is that instead of having all these conversations in the DMs and big debates and arguments and meetings and all this other shit, let's do it live. Let's just do it live, right? You know that clip from, what the fuck is his name? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know that clip? We'll do it live. You know, it's that type of shit, right?
Ika Bali super chatted $25.73. Free iCarly.
Appreciate you, bud. I'm going to pause alerts and we'll, if you guys want to donate, feel free, and we'll do it all in a section. So I tell Becky, why don't you bring your concerns, okay, Becky, to a members-only stream tonight? Now, I wasn't planning on doing a members-only stream. Bill O'Reilly, thank you, chat. I wasn't planning on doing a members-only stream, but I was like, you know what? Becky's complaining when she made the case about Grace that she couldn't really make the case about Grace because Grace kept interrupting her. And I said, Becky, look, just me and you will do this members-only stream tonight on Lolcow Live. It'll be just me and you can fully make your case. And she goes, thank you. I would love that. So then I go get on the phone with the thumbnail guy who happens to also run Dromler. He's a busy guy. And I'm like, hey, sorry about this, but I need a thumbnail for tonight. So now he's doing extra work to make this thumbnail that you see on the show tonight to get it done. I'm the guy with fucking two phones doing a million things. I got to set up the stream beforehand and promote it. I got to post it over on, I'm not drunk. I have not drinking anything. I got to post it over on Twitter to promote it. I got to do all these steps. I got to promote it through the Discord. I got to, I set up all this shit, right? This shit's been running all day. Becky's getting her case prepared for coming on the show tonight. And one thing I wanted to look at was how Review Tech USA responded to Becky getting kicked off the show. So I go and tell the docket team earlier today, I'm like, hey, docket team, could you do me a favor and could you clip Rich's show from last night, Review Tech USA show? Because I want to show his reaction to Becky for this fireside chat stream, you know, or just show it to your audience because it was pretty funny how he was reacting. Couple hours go by. I go in to check on the docket team to see where they're at with the docket for this show tonight. I noticed that 3 people from the fucking docket team are sitting there in a voice chat, in the docket team voice chat, talking to each other. One of those people is Lynx. Now, I'm on a computer that doesn't have a mic in the house, and I go and click on it, and sure enough, I'm in the call, and the first thing I fucking hear in the voice call with Lynx and the 2 people from the docket team is, hey, Lynx, do you want me to put this in the main docket, or do you want me to put it in the Lolcow Queens docket? Lolcow's Queens docket? Why would there be a fucking Lolcow Queens docket again? One in the chat, if you remember this whole fucking stream with me and Lynx, where she hijacked my fucking docket team to make a fucking Lolcow Queens docket that will never be used because the show's not even launching for another fucking 10 days. I swear to God this is true. If this seems fake and scripted, I get it. But I swear on my fucking child's life that this is true. The story I am telling you. So again, I'm on a computer with no mic, but I'm in a voice call with the docket team so I can hear them talking. And I type, why would you be working on a Queen's docket? And before I can get that out, Lynx recognizes that I'm in the call and she goes, oh, there's no Queen's docket. There's no Queen's docket. I just heard him say that. I heard him say, where should I put this? On the main docket or the Queen's docket? So I type, anybody working on a Queen's docket will be permabanned from this server. And the guy in there from my docket team that's supposed to be working for this show says, hey, I only added one section of the Queen's docket team. It's not like a full show for the Queen's docket. So he just confirmed that they're putting stuff on a Queen's docket team. What the fuck is happening? What the actual fuck is happening? So I immediately banned that motherfucker from the server. I remove Lynx's access to the docket team altogether and remove her queen role. And I just cannot even fucking believe that this just took place. This is the shit I'm dealing with. Remember Lynx almost getting fired for stealing my docket team to go make a fucking docket for a show that's not coming out for fucking 2 weeks? What a retard! Now, after this takes place, Becky sends me a message and says, hey, I'm having trouble rejoining the Discord server. Again, the Discord server that she left. And the reason why Becky was having a trouble rejoining the Discord server is because she's not a fucking member. She's not a member. You're not a member, Becky. That's why you couldn't get back in. You were given a special role so you could come on air. So instead of going and buying the fucking $10 membership, she has her boyfriend message my moderator to say, give her the YouTube role so she can come on the fucking show. On top of that, she's DMing me, asking me to fix the problem, when all she could have done is just been a member. So whatever, slight annoyance. These are slight annoyances that happen all the time. All the time. And it's not these little individual things on their own. It's the combination of all of them. So now, ladies and gentlemen, there's roughly about 15 minutes before the show starts. And I notice I have a message from Becky. Now, to be fair, she sent it to me 30 minutes before this show started. And it's what most girls do. They don't just send you a line and get to the point. It's a fucking Bible verse, like a Bible chapter of text. I almost said, fuck it, I'm not reading this now. I'll read it on the show or something. But I was like, let me get the gist of this. So I'm skimming through the paragraph of the mini book that Becky sent me. And I can't believe what I'm looking at. Let me just bring it up. Let me just bring it up. Let me just fucking bring it up. Let me bring it up. Let me just bring it up. Okay? I don't know any other way to do this other than just bringing it fucking up on screen. Again, this is at 5:33 p.m. 27 minutes before the show goes live. Keem, I'm sorry, but I'm out. I can't stand around and watch her literally start manipulating people. Your naive viewers, while you're allowing her to do so. I'm not coming on and generating money and interest and engagement just to funnel it to her while you stand around and let it happen. You know who just converted? Fucking Ashers, who legit will get herself in the worst trouble. You've got a blind spot here. And don't think she will manipulate you. She already has. Becky, let's play through this. Just so we're on the same page, motherfucker. You fucking bothered me and annoyed me because you couldn't get on the fucking server. When you could have just become a member. Just like anyone else, Becky. You had me set up this fucking stream and had fucking thousands of people waiting all fucking day for this show to launch just to bail 30 minutes before. There is not a single fucking thing you do that shows me or shows this audience that you care about the brand. It's always your own self-fucking interest. How can you recognize manipulation, right? When you don't know what it is. The minute you were kicked off the show last night, Becky, you didn't stick around in the server and say, hey, look, I disagree with it. You didn't voice your opinion because in your eyes, this is not your community. In your eyes, these are not your fans. In your eyes, you're not a part. Don't fucking call me now. Don't call me now, bitch. No. Don't fucking. She's calling me now in Discord. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You push me to this limit. I'm going to fucking rant here for another 20 minutes about you, and then I'll let you talk. Then I'll let you fucking talk. This fucking show, Becky, has given you a platform to talk about your experiences with Rich. We then did a fucking dating show where we found your current fucking boyfriend. All right. And when you had this opportunity to be on the show, right, which you lost because of you decided, fuck fuck this show, fuck everyone here, I'm fucking gone, because this is not your community. You're not a part of this. And that's why you left the server. That's why you left the server. You don't recognize this as your community. You are just using this community for money. And it's blatantly clear because you fucking say it. You say it. When you fucking sent me that message 27 minutes before the show went live on air, I don't even think you thought for a second that you were fucking over all the content tonight. I don't think that it even went through your mind. Oh, well, I committed to doing this and now I'm backing out 30 minutes before the show. There's fucking 500 people waiting. There's fucking 17, fucking 18, 20 new fucking members. Never went through your mind because you don't give a fuck about the fucking viewers. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about Richie. You don't give a fuck about the fucking, by the way, remember, just so you guys know, Becky lost, but she didn't lose by a lot. She still had 46% of the vote, and there was 5,000 people here. So 2,000 people voted for Becky. 2,000 people voted for you, and you just left the Discord? 2,000 people voted for you, are rooting for you. I fucking love Becky, and you bail on the fucking show that you committed to? You don't give a fuck about anyone but you. And I'm going to be honest, the number one reason why we had to vote someone off the show started with you. You're the one that had to have the meeting with me and fucking Mike, and someone had to go, and you didn't think it was fair that you had to split your fucking little share of locale queens with 3 other people. You didn't think that was fair, and that's fine. That's fine. I also think there's too many people there in that spot, but it's getting given to you, Becky. You didn't fucking earn it. We didn't do a talent competition and the people voted for Becky because she's got so much fucking talent. It's all been given to you. Given a PC, given a fucking thing, given a fucking mic. And did you appreciate it? No, I get a fucking call and 45 minutes is being taken on my day that you want an additional $1,000 for fucking wardrobe. Wardrobe! I have been pushed to the point of this. Fuck Becky. I don't like Becky. Fuck Becky. That's my stance. That's my stance. And the person that pushed me to this point is Becky. You're the one that have pushed me to the point where I just don't like Becky. I don't. Let's look at how this went. All right. She also says, if you wish to settle this in privately, no more public association with lolcow for me. Fuck you, bitch. Until she's out. And I'm happy. And I will give up this opportunity. That's what it takes to do my part, to keep people safe. You're not keeping anyone safe, idiot. None of this makes sense. So I respond because I'm furious. And I say, yeah, this is not going to fly. Good luck. She goes, okay, just remember, you're the one that threw the snake in my bed, not the other way around. So I respond and say this. Becky, you are on a mistake tour. You are not listening. You're on a not listening to KEEMSTAR tour. You are on a lose, lose, lose tour. Maybe stop trusting yourself for a little bit and trust others, because clearly you keep making bad moves. She responds, "Oh my God, you still crack me up." I legit burst out laughing reading that. Can I get a fuck Becky? Like, fuck Becky. Fuck Becky. Fuck Becky. Who the fuck? Becky. How many times have you said, "I want to thank Keemstar so much for the opportunity. I really want to work with him." And then you go out of your way to fucking annoy me. Like, literally leaps and bounds of annoyance and pestering and big, long fucking paragraphs about nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then flexing to our fans, right, in the Discord that you make money everywhere you go and you went to Harvard and you could have made millions of dollars, but you didn't want to fucking betray other people. Who the fuck is believing that? You have the business sense of a fucking retard. Every move you made in this business transition with me was fucking stupid. Dumb. There's no way you could make $1 million anywhere. I've never come across someone so dumb, so self-sabotaging. It's fucking idiot moves. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. You may have went to Harvard and got a degree in Harvard because you know how to read. That's it. That's it. And memorize shit. When it comes to common sense, zero. And guess what? If you want to make real money in this world, you have to have common sense. You lack all of it, Becky. All of it. This bitch really has been on a mistake tour. Anyhow, with that being said, I'm going to talk to anyone but fucking Becky. Fuck Becky. What's up, Boogie?
Hey. I was just listening to your rant. You've been dealing with it, huh?
Bro. I cannot fucking believe this shit. 30 minutes before. Becky, listen. You don't understand the internet. You don't understand how any of this fucking works at all. All right? The show is not going to go down because Grace is on it. All right? If Grace did something horrible, right, there would probably be a punishment and she would either stay or she would be fired depending on what the fuck it is. But in all these scenarios, you keep explaining to the audience and me that Grace is a victim of her father. How does that translate to her? We must get rid of her because her dad is abusing her. It doesn't even fucking make sense.
I think her logic is if you platform Grace, technically you're platforming Ben, and then technically Ben will have access to people or something like that, or I don't really know. I think you made it pretty abundantly clear that Ben is not allowed to be on the show, connect with the show. If he walks by in the background, you're going to be pissed.
But besides, this is a fucking company, all right? We're dealing with capitalism. You know who votes for the winners and losers in capitalism? The consumers. And the consumers voted, they don't want fucking Becky. They want Grace. So how are you going to continue to make an argument that Grace is going to tank everything? Because the consumers picked Grace. What are you saying? What are you saying?
If you put Grace on, say, like, I don't know, Joe Rogan, right? She might be able to damage Joe Rogan. But this show, this brand is about losers like me being given a platform to prove that we are losers. So if Becky proves that she's a piece of shit, she's then doing what she was cast to do.
Well, imagine this, okay? Imagine Grace starts making her own money. She's able to get her own apartment, and she gets away from Ben. It sounds like it might be a success story in the end. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know how the fuck this is going to play out.
So we were discussing in members chat today. If she has the capacity to get the fuck away from Ben, her entire life could be different, and this show can give her that opportunity. And I don't think Grace has done anything that's so irredeemable that she shouldn't be given that opportunity. Now, if, maybe Becky has proof of something that I've seen, but
Becky, how come this thought didn't go through your head as you're sending me this message 27 minutes before I go on air? Hey, if I cancel right now, Keemstar might hate me for fucking ever. How come that thought didn't go through your mind? Oh, well, Keemstar just set up this whole stream and told everybody that Becky was going to come make her case. And if I cancel last minute, Keemstar may hate my fucking guts. That didn't go through your fucking mind? You're that fucking dumb? There's no way. There's no way. You know, you keep saying, if Grace is on here, I can't be a part of this. I can tell you this, you're never going to be a part of anything. In fact, ban her from the fucking Discord now. She's there on a fucking free roll that someone fucking gave her, and I'm doing a fucking date show with Richie. I'm finding him a new fucking girlfriend, right? You have fucked me for the last time, Becky. You have annoyed me for the last time, fucking Becky. When someone gives you something and gives you opportunity, gives you fucking products, gives you a fucking platform, you sit there, you be grateful. And it isn't just you saying, I think Keemstar is a genius. It's your actions too. So if you want to annoy me over and over again with this and that and da, you got to understand, when Grace called you a fucking Karen on this show, Grace hit it a nail on the fucking head, fucking bullseye. Every fucking action, every little thing you have done behind the scenes and on the show comes across as a fucking Karen. From now on, you are getting permanently renamed to Karen Boop. Karen Boop. We will never call you Becky ever again. You are Karen Boop.
I mean, it fits. How do you feel that the only professional you've hired for the show turned out to be Tina? She's been the least of your troubles, hasn't she?
Yeah, honestly. Karen fucking Boop. Karen fucking Boop. This is going to bring down the fucking show. Don't fucking tell me 15 years in this fucking business, the owner of fucking Drumler, who's covered every fucking scandal under the sun, Becky Boop, what's going to bring down the fucking show? All right, line up your credentials and what you know about online entertainment versus mine. Don't fucking tell me that, because I don't believe you. I will never believe you. I will trust myself of knowing this space and being an expert in this space from the very fucking beginning before I trust you.
Yeah, I think she thinks she's standing on her principles, which she's got it convinced in her mind she's right. I still think you should let her make her case on it.
You're not right. You don't have as much experience in online fucking entertainment. You're not. What you should have done is sat there, all right, brought up your concerns, listened to my response to my concerns or to your concerns, which I gave you, and then said, well, you know what? I think Keem knows a little bit more than me. But no, you're still trying to prove to everyone you're so much smarter and you know so much fucking more. I know how this is going to play out. I know so much more. You don't. You absolutely do not.
I mean, I made the mistake of not listening to you throughout the years, and it always bit me in the ass. And I've listened to you, and it's made me money. So people wonder why I dick ride you so much. It's because I learned the hard way that you are in general right. You're right about this show. You're right about Locals Queens. If I was in their position, I'd fucking take the money. That's my opinion, but you know.
Boogie, listen, all right? I was not mad like this. None of this rant would have came, all right? I lost my cool and I'm feeling this certain way at 27 minutes before the show when I read that message that she's not coming on. Yeah. That was my breaking point. Now every fucking bad thing you've ever done, every little fucking annoyance that you've ever done is now compacted to, I will never fucking work with you ever again. And I will go out of my way to make sure Richie Dubs is dating someone else. That's where I'm at now. You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with my show? You want to attack my show? Then I have every right to defend myself and fight back. Becky Boop. And you know what the beauty of it is? You got a computer for me. You got a fucking mic for me. You got a fucking little fucking road duo thing from me so you can respond, and then I can clip that, play it here, and still use your ass for fucking content. Go fuck yourself. Every fucking cry, every fucking tear, everything you do and say about this show, I will repackage it and monetize it for my fucking bank account, Becky. So try it. Swing, 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 and I will milk you for everything. God, I'm fucking pissed. I am fucking actually angry.
I'm glad to know that neither me nor Jordy ever made this man this fucking angry. God damn.
How much more
God
can you
damn.
do for a motherfucker to treat you like this?
God damn, I never seen him this mad. Fuck me. I've known this man over a decade, I think, and I've never seen this man this fucking mad. Whew. I think you broke his shit. Did you? I thought you broke your shit for a second. Dude, I've never seen you this mad. I've known you close to a decade.
Because it's like,
Yeah, I've never seen
it's
this
like,
bad.
dude, I don't owe you shit, and you got all this from me. And even though the fans voted you off, I'm gonna give you your whole show to explain your points because you feel like you weren't heard, and then you bail on me. I could be hanging out with Brantley right now. I could be on a date. I could be doing anything. I could be snowmobiling right now. But I made a promise to this audience that I'm going to be live, so I have to continue the show no matter what. And this bitch doesn't give a fuck about me, doesn't give a fuck about these fucking fans, doesn't give a shit about fucking anybody in the fucking Discord, doesn't give a shit about the fucking members, and just like, yeah, I'm not going on. Go fuck yourself, Becky. And then...
I mean, not...
And then it's just all proof, Becky, that it was all a little manipulation bullshit that you tried to do. Because in the middle of my rant, the bitch tried to call me live on air. She tried to call me live on air. So where are your principles that you're not coming on because Grace is about? Why was my fucking phone ringing?
Yeah. If she wants to come on, I think you should still have her on.
I'm not talking
I'd
to
like
her.
to hear what you have to say.
She can come on with you. I will leave. She's not speaking to me ever again on camera. Ever again.
Okay. I respect that decision.
Ever again.
I respect that decision.
Ever
What
again.
was her case? What do you think?
That's what the show was about. And then she just tried to fucking screw the show over.
Yeah. The show's about drama. Grace is as dramatic as they can come.
I was talking to Lynx's boyfriend last night, and Lynx's boyfriend goes, yeah, we don't know what happened with Becky. We thought she was fucking crazy when she was bringing up that she wanted to talk to you guys about $1,000 for wardrobe. We tried to tell her that wouldn't go over well, but she wouldn't listen.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me, right? Like, I'm not going to break NDA here, right? But there's been a couple of times you paid us a little bit early, and you helped us get these original cameras. But me and Jordy have stood on our own feet, paid for the majority of our stuff. Now, Tina and several of the girls are not in that position, so I'm glad you helped them out. But, like, the idea of asking you for $1,000 for fucking boob shirts is out of... what the fuck, dude? I don't get that at all.
The number one reason why we voted someone off was because of Becky. Becky was obsessed with getting a bigger piece of the pie and getting rid of Grace, right? So she made a fucking case of why Grace needed to go, and she said her case last night, and she didn't convince anyone. She didn't convince anyone that Grace needed to go. She lost the vote to the daddy fucker.
So she convinced people that the girls needed the bigger part of the pie because they voted somebody off. But they just decided the one they thought was the most entertaining was Grace, followed by Tina, followed by Lynx, and then Becky at the bottom.
I'm going to play the donations, guys, real quick. So quick intermission.
Ika Bali super chatted $25.73. Free iCarly. Damian Guyton super chatted $20. KEEM has nothing to worry about. If the Thorpes mess with him and the show's Tina D the Enforcer will come with her bat and sort it out.
Fuck Becky. Wait, was that the last one?
I'm not sure. I see a bunch. Like there's a $50 one from the
Season
after
2
show.
popping
So I
off.
bet it's doing these membership things, which don't make noise first.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to change that. I should have did that.
Connor 118 super chatted $19.99. Becky most likely spreads for bread.
Oh. The after show. This I just read here. This is really funny.
The after show super chatted $49.99. Season 2 popping off with more drama than most of Season 1. Tears of joy. Great show as always, boys.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't, guys, like, I hope, guys, do you understand where I'm coming from? I hope the result of this is not, oh, Keemstar's crying and complaining again. Bro, this is the type of shit that would drive anyone fucking crazy. I have to be, am I right? Am I right?
Well,
like, this is
no,
insane.
let me tell you where you're wrong. And I dick ride, okay? But I got to stand on my fucking principles from time to time. You got burnout, so you needed a break. Then you took a break, and that adrenaline got built up. And you're like, I'm taking this brand to the moon. I'm adding 4 women to the fucking cast. And what
BP the God super
picked-
chatted $20.
1 minute.
KEEM, instead of bringing Becky, bring on Grace and turn this into a dumping on Becky show. Anyone got any more exposing info on her? Let's just trash Becky for 2 hours.
I'm down. I'm down at this point. You're not going to ruin my show, Becky. You're not ruining my show because you're not here. We're still live and we're still talking about you and we're still using you to make money. All right. You're like, no.
But you decided with that adrenaline that you're going to expand the brand. And not only did you hire 4 new locals, which you were going to have to go through what you went through with me and Jordy and Tommy again, but they were women this time. They're women. What did you fucking think? They're women.
Jordy, are you listening to all this? This is the most insane shit ever. Jordy, are you listening to all this?
I am. Becky called out on you guys.
27 minutes before we she's like, nope, I ain't coming on. Fuck you.
I find it odd. She lives in a very state like New York, and she can't afford $1,000 wardrobe. Like, how do you make it to 38 years in life and not have clothes that are acceptable to be put on camera? Why do you need a wardrobe?
Bro, she's looking at me like I'm some kind of fucking sugar daddy. I'm not a sugar daddy. You're like, this is for a job. This is for a show, Becky. All right? Just because I got you a microphone and a PC so you could run a job, perform a job, doesn't mean you can call me up and be like, hey, can you buy me some outfits? Motherfucker, I'm never, ever going to be dating you. Ever. Like, I am not, man, I don't even want to be rude, but I don't find you attractive at all. At all! Okay? I'm not your sugar daddy.
I had a question. She says on her profile she's got a Harvard degree in business. Is that real?
Harvard degree isn't worth anything then. It's not worth anything because these are the stupidest business moves I've ever seen in my fucking life.
She might know business and bookkeeping. She don't know the internet.
I don't even know where to go from here. Okay, listen, I'll tell you what. I am going to put on my coat. All right, you guys stay here. All right, bring up Becky, right? If she wants to come on, say whatever. I'm not going to be here with her. Let her say whatever the fuck she wants. I don't give a shit. Once she goes, once you kick her off, I'll come back.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
how the
gonna
fuck
be
do
here
we
with
get a hold of her?
'Cause I might
Somebody
say
add her
and
back
do
to the
things
server
that I
real quick.
really regret.
Becky, go ahead and pop in. I want to hear what you have to say, Becky. I'll give you the platform.
Me and Kelly on a nice date. We just went to the live nativity here in Lake City. She popped into Walmart.
But
so I
Boogie, you have
jumped on.
mod power, so you'll be able to drag people and shit like that.
Yeah.
I need to fucking get the fuck.
Becky's DMing me now. I'm not sure if she's going to bother coming on, and that's okay if you don't. But if you guys can get her back on the server and in chat, let me know. We also got to talk to Lynx and see what's going on there. What did you expect from this? Is this about what you expected when he announced that he was going to do the show, Jordy?
The woman show, I expected her to be fighting and squabbling, just like the show last night. I didn't expect them to be like, "Yo, give me $1,000." Like that, if anybody would actually do that, I expected Becky not to be that one. Like like Tina and like Lynx, they're more lower income. I didn't ever look at Becky as lower income, but I never really asked what she did for a living because she looked like she took care of herself. She had nice clothes.
Yeah,
House was clean. I'm like, she's probably making some money from somewhere.
yeah. I don't really pay attention to what fat women wear, or most women actually. But I think every time she was on the show, she was wearing like a dress or something nice, probably.
Do I sound like shit though, Boogie? Like my microphone?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, everybody knows you're on your phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Becky, you only got a couple of minutes, man. I would get your ass in here if you're coming. It's okay if you decide you don't want to. I understand. She's calling me. Hold on.
All the haters out there. Oh, Boogie just left me. Hey, everybody. For all the haters out there, I'm out here driving the Camaro. Look how fat I am. I don't know what happened. Why did Boogie just leave me? I can't even see chat or read chat. What should I talk about?
Becky is on her way back to the server. Becky's on her way back to the server. She'll be here in a moment.
I was like, damn, I jumped in here and Boogie just left my bitch ass.
Oh, no, she called real quick. I just wanted to see if I could talk to her because I'll be honest with you, she's fucking up so bad, I'm actually worried about her. That's how bad she's fucking up right now. I think she's crashing out pretty hard. I'm worried about her.
Like, I had the same, like, thing with Keemstar early on in the show's life where, like, I thought I knew better.
Yeah.
And like, I use and I understand that because your own, like, what word am I looking for here? Like, your own judgment dictates how you did in life, and you've used your own judgment for 38 years of life, and you trust your judgment, and you trust your judgment over other people's judgment. But, like, sometimes you got to use wisdom. When you're given wisdom and you're given experience and you see that it works out better and you see you're in a better place, sometimes you got to have trust and trust the process that it will be better. That's why I fight with Keemstar less. I'm still going to fight with him for some time. I'm not going to be a boogie. But, like, I trust the process more now than I did when I first started the show. And I think it's been obvious I've been more agreeable with a lot of things.
I mean, that's what I told to Tina. I'm like, trust Keemstar. He's already proven this works. Right now, he just has to do it a second time. And this time, he'll capture a female audience. And, I mean, it's already helping out. Already helping her out, too, by the way, because, like, she already is established. She was already making money. Like, I've been rooting for Tina the whole time. Me and Desi watch her content. But her numbers are going up already on her own private stuff. So I'm, like, proud of her. Becky could have that, too. I understand she thinks she's standing on her principles and everything. I get it. I understand where you're at. Ego death is hard. I haven't mastered it. I don't expect anybody else to. But I don't know. Listening to KEEM is generally pretty smart.
Here's my thought process, Boogie. It's easy to stand on principles in a position of power, which he's currently in. But if you're in a position of power, why do you need $1,000 to buy clothes? Because, like, the only reason you can stand on principles is because you're not hungry.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing about all of this. Everything else makes sense to me, but asking for a wardrobe. KEEM did say, to be fair, KEEM said, I do want you women dressing well for the show. If you don't have half-decent clothes, go out and get them. But most people could rock what they already owned. Desi rocks what she already owns, right? So that was weird to me.
That was the point I make. Like, how do you become a 38-year-old woman and not have nice clothes?
Yeah.
Like, you've had decades to accumulate them.
Yeah.
Like, my wife has so much clothes that it literally we have to get rid of some of them so it doesn't pull the shelf off the closet.
Yeah. Desi came with a bunch of clothes. Her mama spoils her. A lot of us a little bit older. She'd worn it quite a bit, but Desi. I mean, she came with a lot of clothes. If Becky can't be 38 and not have clothes, in my opinion. But
hey, Becky.
Hello. How are you?
All right, well, KEEM is out of the room. He said he won't step back in until you're on because he doesn't want to, like, verbally assault you or anything, and that's the space he's in right now. But I want to give you your opportunity to state your case. Can we start with the thing everybody's curious about, the wardrobe thing? Can we start about that?
Yes. KEEM probably should be in here for this, but I'll repeat it to him when he comes back. So before I ever accepted this opportunity, I knew I had cash flow issues because, believe it or not, Grace is not the only one who just got out of an abusive relationship. So
Well, what you're wearing right now seems fine.
it is fine, but it doesn't matter. I didn't ask for $1,000 just for wardrobe. I asked for it for cash flow purposes.
Did you
Because
ask for a loan or did you ask for
a
an
stipend
advance?
pay back take immediately out of my paycheck, and this was negotiated before I ever accepted the role because I'm a responsible person, and I said I know I have cash flow issues right now. If you want me to do the show, I might need a bit of wiggle room where I have a stipend because I don't have the money right now. I literally have less than $1,000 to my name.
Okay, this is very cruel for me to ask, and I apologize.
It's fine.
Do you not have friends? Because people are going to ask this. Do you not have friends or family?
It's not their job. This opportunity is for KEEM. I can manage it on my own, but I agreed and negotiated this with KEEM. He knows this. Now, he claims he doesn't remember it. There were 2 other people in the room with us.
What about a short-term loan from the bank? You know, they'll loan you $1,000 without
I
blinking.
wouldn't accept the opportunity. It's not my job. If he wanted to hire me for the show, then he can pay me to make it happen because all the work I've been putting in for the past few weeks, completely unpaid. Computer equipment, I'll go into that next. Let me pace myself. So that 1K, let me just give the story really quick in like 2 sentences, okay? Before accepting the role, I negotiated with him. We negotiated the pay split and everything, and I said not just for me, but for Lynx as well. And Keem knows this is true because he has no problems calling her out for being poor. I asked for both of us, more for her honestly than me. If we run into cash flow issues, are you able to front us the money and then take it out immediately out of the first check before we get it? And he was looking down at his phone or whatever while we were talking in this meeting. And then he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. I know we're going to make money. That's what he told me. So this is not me. This is Keem lying to all of you and not taking ownership for it and throwing me under the fucking bus.
Boy, I'm glad he ain't here for that because
he'll
stand for that.
And I don't know what chat's saying. I don't know what's happened this show because I'm really fucking disgusted. This is not a script, okay? This was a once in a lifetime opportunity for me that I prayed for. This meant everything to me. I fought for this.
Well, here's the thing, Becky. As a friend, let me say this. Your opportunity isn't over. Pull a Connor. Study what Connor did. Pull a Connor.
It's over if he's going to support a pedophile and support Grace. I can't do it.
Then you can be the person that stands
Becky,
up against that
Becky,
and make a shitload of money doing it.
Let me ask you this: like, have you ever thought about being the opposite of Grace? Like, you could have been the yin to her yang.
That's what I was hired for. Yeah, I was not hired to be the crazy ball cow. You know,
Okay, hold on. Hey, Becky, hold on.
Yeah.
Keem wants to speak with you briefly. I'm putting you on speaker. 1 second. Here he goes.
All right. I just want this entire like Locale Live universe to understand. KEEMSTAR doesn't negotiate. KEEMSTAR tells talent, this is what you're going to get paid. This is what's going to happen. I don't negotiate. There is no negotiations. There's never negotiations, right? At all. Ask Boogie and ask Wings, right? I offer fair rates. I freaking hook people up. There's no negotiations. If someone tries to negotiate with me, I'm just like, no. So like this whole term that she's using about, we negotiated. This whole term that she's using about we negotiated this and we know she negotiated that. Yeah, she may have asked for things and I said no. You know, like that was the negotiation. No. Anyhow, continue.
Okay, I have a way to solve this, and this will solve it really quick because it'll stop me from wasting more time here if he's acting in bad faith. This conversation between me and Keem was not me and him alone. Lynx was there, kid behind a camera was there. If they come on and they say I'm wrong...
I'm definitely going to bring Lynx in a little while, so that's something we can talk about.
If they come in and say I'm wrong, I'll know I'm working with liars. Because
can you bring Mike in?
Heard it.
Is Mike around?
I'm just saying, maybe text him, see if he'll jump in here.
I think he's doing his own thing tonight, but we'll see.
So if he wants
Siri, text Michael Green.
Yeah, call him and see, because like people will believe Mike over Lynx. I hate to be
that. They really want you to pop in briefly if you got a second. If not, I understand. Okay, so then let's get to your problems with Grace, because a lot of people have said that it sounds like victim
blaming. Can I finish my point first, Boogie?
Yes, go ahead.
The yin and the yang. like the whole thing is like you're joining a show about lolcows, and like you're going to deal with things like you're going to deal with lolcows, and lolcows are people that are generally there because they've said or done things that are, you know, below the norm for society, right? Like I had to talk with Cyrex 8 hours to try to get him on the show. I'm not a huge fan of Cyrex, not a huge fan of what he's done because he's obviously a pedophile because he's played into that kind of stuff. But you're going here to try to entertain people. At the end of the day, we're a consumer product, and the product that we make has to be consumed by people, and people want to consume it. And that's what people want to see. They want to see people that have lives that are different than their own that they can get away from and point and laugh at. That's what locals are.
Yeah.
And like to be against working with Grace just because she's had this like really shady thing with her father is like you could easily use your platform and make money to be against that. You don't have to agree with anything she says.
That's where there's a difference. So I fully agree about the lol cow thing, 100%. Completely. I get that that's what the show is about. But there's a difference between lol cow and criminal, lol cow and predator. I can't speak about Cyrax. I don't know about him.
He's definitely a predator. Yeah.
So
We had him on the show.
To that, if he was a predator and I had to choose between this opportunity and I had to have him on the show, and if he is a predator, I would say no to that too. Because every time I'm bringing money and audience towards her, and obviously I'm not the only one, it's everyone who participates, but every time we're doing that, we are creating more victims. Let me reiterate for a moment. This is literally the biggest opportunity that I've wanted most in my entire life. Do you think I would ever consider walking away unless it was this serious?
Yeah, I think you're taking it very serious, but I let me offer you this, okay? I trust KEEM. KEEM got into my life, and he outed me for everything I've ever done. Same thing with Jordy, outed me for everything Jordy's ever done. Same with Tommy. If he works with Grace, and Grace turns out to be an abusive pedophile, whatever, he's going to out her and destroy her.
Did either of you
trust the process?
Did either of you ever lead women back home to your father who then raped or assaulted them? Because if not, it's not the same comparison.
Again, if you do have like
we didn't get to that part of the show yesterday.
Yeah. If you have genuine proof of that, provide that to authorities. Provide it to authorities, not us.
And it was on the show yesterday, and if KEEM had actually moderated me like I asked him to, I said I have this shitty mic on this shitty iPad. If Grace raises her voice at all, I literally can't be heard. I watch back the streams, because I actually put a lot of effort into this shit. I always watch back the streams, read what people are saying, and try to listen and watch with an objective point of view.
Okay, we probably shouldn't bring Grace in right now.
No,
I'm not bringing him in. It's somebody else. So.
She called me a criminal. I can't be here.
No, you can't. Not while
I just don't want it to be. And listen. I don't want us to evolve into a screaming
You can't
match.
even control this bitch now.
All right, listen. Hey, listen. I had to do this once already today. We're using our adult inside voices.
That's right. Run away, bitch. Run
Becky can't
a
even
fucking
share
way.
screen time with
Literally
you.
go fuck yourself.
I mean, I had an opportunity to sit down with somebody I knew was a pedophile and was EDP, and I fucking went there and I screamed at him for an hour. Right?
Why the hell should she have a platform on you?
Why would
You
you leave?
criminal.
Why would you leave if you have the opportunity to scream at
You called me a criminal and a
pedophile?
predator. Who the fuck did I commit a crime against? Who the fuck did I predate on? The only person here who's been a predator
I had another
was
point I
her
wanted
for
to make
dating
to Becky
on
before this
RTU
happened.
and wrecking his fucking wife's marriage.
Grace, let Wings talk.
I didn't move him in, so just so you know.
Well, I was going to talk to Becky about it because, like we didn't get to the point where she was saying that you led women home for your father to like have sex with her. So I know nothing about that. That's hearsay, as far as I know. But
She's welcome to come back on and make her case, but I'm not gonna sit here and let somebody call me a criminal and a predator
Michael,
without me being here.
Michael, we had one quick question.
Ah, motherfucker. I just fucked up the show. Bear with me.
Troll her. She knows. She knows exactly what
Hey,
she
Keem, we're currently not live because you popped in on your phone, so you got to go to the studio and get us popped on.
I fixed it.
Okay, there he is.
Fuck you, Becky. Go fuck yourself. You're a fucking conniving cunt. And I swear to God, I had your fucking back yesterday. I did. I was willing to give
You
up my
told me if
fucking
I was- no,
opportunity
I'm
for
not
you.
talking about
No,
me.
go fuck
I'm not-
yourself.
I'm
I
not
just
talking-
gave you a chance to speak. So if you don't shut the fuck up, I swear to God, I'll
No,
find out where you live. Shut the fuck up,
Do
bitch!
your fucking job, Keem. Can you moderate a
Yeah,
stream?
why is
Mute
this?
this
Why is it?
bitch.
First of all, Becky, why is she not allowed to speak? Why are you interrupting
Because
her?
I came here to talk to you. I'm happy
Cry
to
about it some more.
Do we have any more of those
I'm not
nuts?
here for that.
Actually,
I'm here for
do we have
you.
any more of that kettle
If
corn?
you can't do that, I will leave. And that's
Good.
perfectly
Leave, bitch. Nobody wants you here, you fake ass fucking cunt.
Talon. Can you do that?
Can you eat a salad? I don't think you can.
Okay,
So shut
okay.
the fuck up and let me
Okay,
speak.
okay.
Yeah, good to know you was right. You were the first one to turn around and put the knives in my back.
Says the one.
Links, drop out for a second. Becky, I'm
Yeah.
going to let you say your
Fine.
piece, but they got to be able to talk too. They got to be able to respond.
But that's
And-
not why I came here. Because
So,
the
Mike-
main thing I want to address is 3 things with you. It's just 3 things I want to clear up.
Look, I'm the one who brought Mike in. I know Mike is a busy man. He's got a family to take care of. I want to ask him one question, and then Mike, you're free to go if you like, or you can sit in.
I want to stick around a little bit.
So Becky has claimed that she negotiated money from KEEM, and KEEM agreed. Is that what your claim was? Make your claim. I
Can I
might.
replace? Yeah.
You don't want to miss
So-
this episode.
So, Mike, do you remember when we were all in our first chat about like deciding if we were going to do this show? Do you remember me mentioning that I have cash flow issues? And I said, is it possible for us to be fronted money if we end up running into issues and need it? I said, I can't imagine it would be more than $1,000, but let's say that is a limit. If we need it, can you front it to us and then take it out of our first paycheck? And then Keem responded. He was like kind of looking down on his phone like this. And then he like looked up and he was like, yeah, sure, we can do that. I know this is going to make money, so whatever.
Okay, so I remember 2 conversations, and I feel like we're merging 2 here because I remember the second conversation you mentioned 1,000. I feel like the first time dollar amounts weren't mentioned. I thought Keem was when Keem says yes, I thought he was referring to like future shows. Like, yeah, we'll be making money, so that stuff won't be a problem. The second time we mentioned money, but then Keem was like, "Let me call Mike privately and let's talk."
To be fair,
Yeah.
she never said $1,000. All right. I said, this is what I said. All right. And this was not directed to Becky. This was directed more to Lynx because Lynx wears sweatshirts every day. As you just saw, she wears sweatshirts. Right. And I said, look, you're going to have to dress up like nice, like you're I think I said, like, you're the emo Gen Z, hot chick or whatever on the show. Like you can't wear hoodies, right? That was the reason why I said, you're on a show, guys. You need to dress up. It was more to Lynx, right? She responds something along the lines like, hey, is it okay if we get some money for some wardrobe, right? I remember you asking that question. I'm like, I don't know, but the show is going to make a lot of money. I'll get back to you on that. That's how I left that, right? Then we get this call leading up to the show asking for $1,000. Where the hell is $1,000 coming? And then you also made an allegation that we were going to withhold your money. And I go, no, we're not. Remember this, Mike? She said we were going to withhold her money. I'm like, no, we're not. Right. First of all, if the show runs in December, the first time you would get a paycheck would be February 1st. And that's not us. That is not, let me finish. That was not us withholding your money. That's how you get paid from YouTube, right? So you confused a bunch of stuff. You just kept asking. You kept asking for more and more and more. How much more do I got to do? How much more do I got to do? How much more do I got to do? I gave you a platform.
Nothing.
You bring nothing to the show. You're not bringing an audience with you. You're not bringing an audience with you, right?
I do have an audience, but Keem, can I please just say something really quick? And then I swear you can mute me. You can mute me so I can't talk. And I'm totally fine with that. I have never come asking for extra. I'm only asking for what we already agreed to. Now, if there's confusion, I think Mike is correct when he's saying I might be conflating the 2 conversations with $1,000. Maybe I mentioned that after. That's possible. It could be possible. I thought I said that and I didn't. But I did ask if there were cash flow issues, and I mostly asked that for links, but it applies to me too. If there are cash flow issues, is it possible for you to front that for us? And also, not because I'm greedy, but because if I didn't have that, I know I might not be able to commit to the show.
But Becky, you manipulate every little thing, right? Instead of just saying like, I'm broke right now. You're like, if there are cash flow issues, there is no cash flow issue. There's nothing. There's nothing owed to you. There's nothing owed to you. There's no hold on any cash going to you. You're using an incorrect term, just like earlier when you tried to tell everyone that you were negotiating with KEEMSTAR. There is no negotiations. I offered you the spot and you said, you asked. I offered you the spot and you said yes immediately because you need the spot. Be grateful. There is no negotiation and there is no cash flow. You just want money now because you're broke. Like, can we use correct terms?
Can I explain? There's cash flow on my end. I have to pay for upgraded internet. I have to pay for a desk chair, this and that. And while that's not your problem, if I only have $1,000 or whatever, right now it's less than that to my name, I know I can't afford all that. So isn't it the responsible thing for me to tell you that I have that problem up front? And that if we wouldn't be able to handle that, I can't promise.
If I was in your position, I'd be like, dude, this is such an amazing opportunity. They're hooking me up with all this equipment. I'm getting a new PC out of this. Maybe I will not annoy KEEMSTAR or Mike or anyone else about a loan. Maybe I'll go call friends and family, which it sounds like you have none. Because why was it always our responsibility to do all this extra stuff on top of the great opportunity?
Because I'm coming here for your show. You are my employer.
No one, if I fucking hired anybody in this fucking comments, they wouldn't be asking me for all this crazy shit. They'd be like, oh my God, I'm working with KEEMSTAR. They wouldn't, dude, Grace is not treating me like this. Tina is not treating me like this. Fucking Lynx is not treating me like this. Like no one is treating me. Everyone else, Becky, has respect for me and what I have done. All right. Everyone else knows that this is a great opportunity and will not annoy me with shit like this. All right. You got me confused.
You broke your word. I didn't do it.
You got me confused with a sugar daddy. I am not a sugar daddy. You have me confused.
Possibly could be. You have no idea how grateful I am, but you have taken back your word 3 times. Do you want to fix it or just create content? Here's your fucking content, Keem. Do you actually care about the business relationship or just the content? This isn't acting. I'm acting like this because this means that much to me.
To be very fair, there are almost no employers in the world that'll give you $3,000 for the equipment, and then when you ask for more, get more.
All that bad? No. Okay. Listen. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. I'm going to outline the 3 things that I feel were wrong, and you could say if you think I'm malicious or if it's a miscommunication.
I'm just clearing that McDonald's, if you go ask them for $1,000 advance before you get hired, they're going to laugh at you. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not producing a whole show in front of thousands of people, and that's not to undermine the opportunity. I know what an opportunity
Boogie,
is.
let her get her points out.
Okay.
The stipend at first. I'm not trying to say the word negotiate as semantics or power play. Ask whatever words you want, but we did discuss it. Now, if I misunderstood what you said back, that's possible. The way you said how you felt about it and what I heard, that's possible. I can see where that was a misunderstanding. The second thing is you said originally, you want to say something?
No, I remember what was said now. Mike, do you remember this? Now I remember saying, I don't know, maybe that's possible. You got to understand, me and Mike are already dumping like thousands into this in equipment. That's what I said. I remember that. Mike, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, and that ties into the next thing.
When you wait, this is how the conversation really. I fucking remember now. Hold on. You asked for the money for clothes and wardrobe. You wanted to be fronted it, and I said, I don't know. Maybe you got to understand. We're dumping like thousands of dollars into equipment. Yeah. That is how the conversation went.
That was part of it. Absolutely.
And you mischaracterized this whole entire. No. Yes, you did. You just...
No, because I didn't mischaracterize that for a stipend. I asked, could we be fronted it? And you said, that you're fronting all this money. You told us the dollar amount. And
so I never agreed, right?
No, the way I remember it, what I said exactly is that you were looking down on your phone and you said, yeah, that's fine. I know we're going to be making money with this. Now, whether I misheard it or if you didn't say it properly or if it's just a misunderstanding, I don't know. But I'm telling you that that's what I heard, and I'm not acting in bad faith.
It took me a minute, but now I remember exactly my response. I don't know, because me and Mike are dumping $1,000 in this equipment. You got to understand that. I remember that. I remember saying that in response to the close.
Can I ask something with that? Because that leads to my second point. If you're dumping in thousands of dollars equipment, then why are you asking for us to pay it back?
What? No, you're not. You're not paying it back.
So
The
I'll explain.
Wait, no, you don't need to. You don't need to explain it. I'll explain it. You are not paying it back. The show is paying it back. So when there's expenses for this show, Lolcow Live, the show pays it back. Boogie, can you explain?
If I have to spend money to travel, at the end of the month, I hand over my receipts to KEEM. KEEM then takes the show's income, spreads it evenly, including the expenses I had, that Jordy had, that KEEM had, and that as either deducted from your paycheck or added to your paycheck, depending on your expenses. That's how that works.
That's correct. But if it's being deducted from my paycheck, I'm not being given thousands of dollars equipment. That would be a gift.
But that's not true, because it's also being deducted from my paycheck and Mike's paycheck. Do you understand? Like
exactly,
the show
right?
pays
I did not understand that. If that's the case, that's the misunderstanding.
Well, where's the Harvard degree?
We split the cost evenly on our
Where's
show.
the Harvard business degree? I'm saying the show is paying for it, meaning all parties, right? It would come out before, of the profit, right? And then of the gross, excuse me, and then the profit would get your normal split. Where's the business degree? Where's the Harvard business degree? You don't understand what that means? The show pays for it?
People with business degrees put things in writing specifically so that things like this don't happen. That's where my degree is. But so that's where that miscommunication was there. Third, and this is the biggest one, it was not, the third one is you clawed back the entire opportunity, which that's fine. You're fair to do that. And that's after what happened last night. But don't say that it's Grace's spot and I could have her spot back after she leaves. It was my spot, my contract. And without speaking with us, our cut got changed.
I didn't say that. The fans said that. Now,
and that's fine.
So are these
but
all
you
the
allowed
things?
them to do that. You're the one I have the agreement with, not them. Don't throw the blame on the fans.
Okay, but here's the problem. The reason why we got rid of someone is because you had an issue with 4, right?
Yes, but that's not why.
Okay.
But that's not. Yeah, but no. But I had agreed with that after.
So hold on, Becky.
No,
Becky,
I had agreed to it though.
Let me finish, Becky. You had a problem with 4 hosts, right? You went into a scenario where you had Lynx as an ally and Tina as an ally, because Tina doesn't like Grace either, right? And so you were happy to go in and vote someone off the island.
Why I did it is because
you were very confident. You were very confident that you would keep your job. That's why you were.
No, I wasn't. I was willing to lose my job over this. No, there's a difference. Let me explain why. Because from my perspective, you had already changed 2 things on me that were different than what I felt we agreed to. So then when the third thing comes around, I'm like, I better address this now, because before I know it, I'm going to be getting yelled at for free on the docket team. So I had to put a stop to this and communicated about it. And that's why I reached out to you. If that was the first time something had happened, I probably wouldn't.
Are these all the concerns you have with me that you want to clear up? Because I have my own concerns where I know I'm wrong.
I think that's it, but just give me 1 second and I'll tell you.
Okay, well, let me just talk about where.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, let me talk for a minute, uninterrupted, please, where I went wrong and how I've been completely wrong in this scenario. And there's only one major thing that I got wrong, and that was that Review Tech USA was right. That's it.
I had myself muted so I wouldn't be tempted to interrupt. Okay. If you feel that way, that's fine. Would you like me to leave? I don't know what you want to do here. This was the opportunity of a lifetime for me. Would have never given it up easily. when we talked about things after with that 4-way split and we talked about it more, and I had told you, I said, I'm never going to leave over this because I understand how big this opportunity is. But I was just trying to stop what I felt was a pattern from continuing. And then it was later that night I found out all the information about Grace. And that was not me trying to throw her under the bus to be able to save a percentage if you wanted to. Not that it matters. But I had already told Richie and Lynx, who apparently feels okay with lying now. But I had already told them that I was probably going to leave in the morning if Grace wasn't gone. And I was just going to, and I was crying a lot. Partly because I was sad about what I learned about her, but also because I was like, wow, this really sucks. I got the biggest opportunity of a lifetime and I'm going to have to walk away. But then you mentioned, let's deal with it on the show yesterday. And I thought, beautiful, there's a potential solution. But then I had my own separate disappointments about that. But that's separate from this.
How come Grace can't come confront you about everything that you're saying about her? That's wild.
Yeah, why won't you even talk to Grace?
How come Lynx can't?
You left as soon as she came in.
Yeah.
No, because I'll explain why. Because that's what yesterday was supposed to be. And KEEM, I asked you yesterday, I said, I'm stuck coming in on the shitty what?
If I have the opportunity to roast a pedophile, I took it. I drove to Cleveland to roast fucking EDP. You claiming this woman's a pedophile and you're walking away from that opportunity? I think you're dumb as fucking rocks. You take that fucking opportunity.
I don't get how she's a pedophile. Isn't she the victim?
I don't either.
Isn't she the victim?
No, she's both. You can be a victim and a predator. But okay. I would rather not get caught up in that right now.
But why wouldn't you take her? You have an opportunity. Rich is tweeting, donating. Yeah, he was proven right. But why wouldn't you take this opportunity, Becky, right, to take Grace under your wing and try to help her? I don't get it.
Well, I can address that. I would just like to answer what I was trying to answer before, if I can. If that's okay with you. Yesterday was the time to confront her, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. But I needed better moderation, and I asked KEEM before we went live. I said, the PC setup isn't ready in time. I'm going to be stuck on the iPad without a dedicated mic. If anybody talks over me at all, I just go mute completely. Discord mutes me. It's the way it works. So what happened yesterday was anytime Grace raised her voice, I got drowned out completely. And that's where I wanted to do it yesterday, but I needed, when that was happening, because she would not stop yelling, to have you maybe mute her, I talk, and then you mute me and let her talk. That was it.
Okay. All right. I want to hear from Lynx. Can you please stay and not run away?
For Lynx, sure. Lynx is, I don't have a problem with that, sure.
All right. Go ahead, Lynx. Air out your grievances.
Mute her, I talk, and then you mute me.
Lynx.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to be calm.
Yes, please.
I like it when you weren't calm. That was awesome. That was the first time we heard you yell ever.
Let me just ask you a question. First of all, I changed. I'm in proper work attire. Boogie, I would like to announce that I'm wearing you on my shirt.
It's kind of fucked up that it's a childhood photo. Why that?
Because you seem to like children. Anyways.
Fuck.
Anyways, KEEMSTAR, have you read my text message and can I say it out loud?
I have not. Is it on Discord?
Yes.
Sure. Say it. Whatever.
RTU just gave me permission to also say this, is coming on Locale Queens. So fuck you, Becky. You want to be a fucking lying bitch. Also, Becky, I literally put my back out for you last night. And
No,
then
you
you
You blew your back out?
fucking go?
Shut
No.
up, Boogie.
No,
Let her
I
go.
literally risked my job. My job. I risked my job for you, okay? You better shut the fuck up, I swear to God. I risked my job for you, and then you send me a voicemail today. I just really feel hurt, and I just feel like I can't trust you anymore.
fuck you, bitch, for the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been on the call with you every single day, and I've been the one who's fucking helped you every single second. When you went off on KEEMSTAR, did I not immediately call you and say, I think you fucked up? You're creating a problem. Were you not taking your time signing the NDA? Didn't really seem like you wanted this job because you needed it proved
you're
first.
a liar right now?
Where's your fucking setup? Where's your setup? Oh, because you missed one cord, one little cord, but you couldn't go and get it? Sounds pretty lazy to me.
Would you like to check the weather report?
No, I don't care. I don't care, because if it was me, I would have fucking walked without shoes to go get that cord. Oh, because you're fat and lazy? Because you're fat and lazy, okay? Okay. I'm glad we understand.
Let's see if you're a liar. Let's see if you're a liar, because that's the only way I'm going to know whether it's even worth having this conversation. Did you or did you not tell me that if I walked...
I was going to leave, yes. I was going to leave.
Did you leave? Did you leave?
You want to shut the fuck up and actually let me
I'm asking, did you leave? Yes or no? No, you didn't. So
what did I say? No, what did I say? I was going to leave because everyone deserves to know this. I was going to leave yesterday with Becky because I agreed Ben was a problem. However, Ben got fixed and you started victim blaming. You think that's okay, you fucking psychopath? No wonder why Archie was right about you. Are you okay in the head? Not to mention, you're all like, we need to make it to the first show. Guys, Kat, we need to make it to the first show. Did you even fucking make it to the first show before you brought up all these fucking complaints? Or were you being a conniving fucking idiot? And tell me why I'm the one who barely can pay my bills and I take out a loan to fucking cover my shit, but you can't do that because you're what, too good for it? No, because you don't care about this opportunity.
Handouts. That's
no. Stop. Lynx is right. You don't care about this opportunity. Like if dude, you complained. Hold on.
My composure here. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here right now.
You don't.
You weren't gonna be.
I'm gonna get.
You weren't gonna be.
Dude. Listen. Actions speak louder than words. If you're missing one cord to have a proper mic set up, and that's what's going on, and you don't have that cord, what the fuck is going on?
It wasn't a mic setup. You are no, because Keeming, this is actually your fault too. God damn it! And I'm tired of taking the fall for your poor planning. Can you please stop it with her? I'm gonna leave.
No, I'll say this. Boogie, you were there. What happened on the camping trip when the fucking camera broke? 15 minutes before it's going on air. I'm driving, racing down a mile down the road to get to my house to replace a camera just to make the time. Just to make the time. It wouldn't have mattered. It would not have mattered. Let me finish. It would not have mattered if the camping trip on the second day was delayed 5 minutes, 10 minutes while I found a solution. But I care about the show and I care about launching it on time. I risked my own safety to fly down the goddamn road, replace the camera, and set it up so we could go live on time.
And this one was your fault. You sent me a PC that didn't have a USB thing.
Oh, then go
you
get
can
one.
do your own research? That sounds like a you problem.
Snowed in. I was snowed in. Keem, you live in Buffalo. You know how snow works?
Yeah, and I drive.
I think the whole world knows how snow works.
I was at the end of a private road up in the Catskills.
Richie couldn't have brought it to you? Your mom, when she was over? Your mom, when she was over, couldn't have brought it to you?
For Keem's mistake.
Bro,
how was it Keem's mistake when you didn't look at your equipment? I looked at all my equipment and searched it all up.
Let me respond to this. Becky, what I would have done in that scenario is I said, okay, I'm snowed in. All right. I'm going to call my neighbor. I'm going to call a friend. I'm going to call a relative. I am going to figure out I'm getting this fucking cord and I'm going to have this goddamn microphone because this opportunity means everything. And the fact when you got kicked off and the fact
and I bought everything you told me to.
And the fact that when
first of all, I'm sorry, Keem, you promised me and you tonight. I'm not doing this with Lynx.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish. What really showed me is when you left the Discord last night. I was like, oh, she does not give a fuck about this community.
I gave a fuck. You kicked me. The community doesn't want me. You didn't want me.
You got 40% of the vote, Becky. Becky, there was 46% of the vote.
I got kicked off the show, so I left.
You're acting like the vote was 90-10. 46% of the people voted for you. 46%.
if more than half the people hate me on the bottom and my own employer, who's supposed to protect me, doesn't want me either, why the fuck would I be here?
Because you
Why
wanted the
would I
show
be
hard
here?
enough to
Really,
fight
no one
for it.
wants me here, and I leave, so I left.
Becky, you remember when I faked cancer? Nobody wanted me on the show anymore. I fought for it. I bent over backwards. I got a face tattoo. I stood out in public and let people throw water balloons at me. When KEEMSTAR literally told me I couldn't be on the show anymore, I fought for it.
I didn't do anything wrong. All I
Fight
did is
for it.
every single thing
If
that
you
man
wanted
told
it,
me
you
to
should have
do.
fought for it.
I'm not going to fight against somebody who doesn't want me around. I told this to Keem. If he wanted me here, I fight till the ends of the earth.
He
But
wants
if
somebody who will prove their worth. He
I
wants
leave.
somebody who will prove their worth, who will bend over
I
backwards.
feel
That's what I've
that
learned in the last year.
Where's him proving that he can even just maintain his word? He couldn't even hold his word. This mistake was his. That USB cable, whatever, that was his. If you care so much, Keem, about your show, why couldn't you check the specs and do it right?
So you're mad at
Yeah.
him for not covering a $5 USB when you should
It
have
has
looked up your
nothing to do
equipment
with
before that?
Fucking bitch. I'm sick of hearing
Oh,
you.
so
It has
now we're
nothing
gonna
to
attack
do
the fact
with
that I'm poor,
my
something I can't control. Well, I can control the fact that you're fucking ugly and you do nothing to fix it.
Okay,
you fat fucking bitch.
Hey, since you're not
Good job.
since you're not listening to her, let me repeat what she said. You could have done the research. You could have gotten a $5 cord. I believe that you're capable of that.
Your mom was over. You
No,
just
because
said you
I-
didn't want to bother your mom, but your mom was over helping you set up the equipment.
was
So
no-
why are you fucking talking over me? You
first of
literally
all,
have no
this is
respect.
stupid
You
thing.
literally
I
have no respect. You're like a substitute teacher that everyone bullies.
Not with you.
This is why you were a substitute teacher, because no one wants to listen to you. The students don't respect you. We're not listening to you. La 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 la. I'm about to take my fucking hearing aids out just to not listen to this dumbass cunt anymore. I swear to God.
Moderate. You promised me to call me and you today. Do you want to do it or not?
Yeah, you promised you were going to show up on time.
The reason why I didn't show up and he would know if he read it is because I could not stand what I was seeing going on in the Discord, because that has to do with the Grace issue. But I'm trying not to jump into that right now and conflate things.
Well, sometimes people change their word.
All right. Well,
And that's fine. Let him
look,
change his word.
fuck it.
But
You know
don't
what?
blame it on me.
I wasn't going to
Listen,
say
I'm
it.
telling you, Keem, if you can't kick her, I gotta go, and that's fine.
I'm being
Becky,
He's the one who's still a host,
Becky,
and I'm not. But I can't do this.
Becky, I'm going to bring you back in just a second. Can you please wait in waiting, because I want to hear what Grace has to say, and then I'll bring you back, okay? Just hang out there. Okay, good Lord. Oh my fucking God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got an important announcement because of the recent developments with everything that's been happening on this show. Review Tech USA is going to be the first guest on LolCow Queens. Make sure you get over to that YouTube channel, LolCow Queens, and subscribe. Also, I know some of you are becoming members and you're having issues joining the member-only Discord, which, by the way, has been on fire lately. It's like all day long, stuff's happening. Tina's in there, Grace is in there, Lynx is in there, Becky's in there. Well, she was in there. I don't know if she's still going to be in there. You got Wings, you got Boogies. There's a bunch of YouTubers that roll through, Kid Behind the Camera, and of course, myself. So what you have to do to get access to the members only Discord is you have to be at least a Cash Cow member, not Band World, at least a Cash Cow member. And you have to set up your YouTube channel on your Discord profile. So go into Discord, go on your account, link your YouTube channel. It will verify that you're a Cash Cow or higher member of LolCow Live and give you access to the Discord. Now we're running a special offer right now for those of you that are already members on Queens, which we have 67 members over on LolCow Queens, and the show hasn't even started. So if you're a member on Queens and you're a member on LolCow Live, once you get in the Discord, you want to hit up Bob Wolf, who is the moderator over there, and he'll get you a special little badge that is only offered for this month of December. As soon as 2025 comes, that badge will no longer be offered. I'm done with shilling. Grace, your
Can I say one
thoughts?
thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really quickly. For those of you who think I'm boring, I'm the one who got RTU1. Just saying.
By the way, can you turn your little horn down? Because that is
sorry.
way,
I'm so sorry.
It's like
That's
way
my first time
louder.
doing that.
Yeah, way louder than your voice. Grace, you've heard a lot here. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I mean, I think it says it all that she won't even talk to me, but she'll call me a criminal and a predator. I've never committed a crime, and I've never predated on anybody. She went from I'm the victim of something to now I'm a criminal and a predator, and now apparently a pedophile. So a 22-year-old girl is a pedophile. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the entire world, but according to Becky Boop, I am a pedophile. So she's a lying whore. She won't even confront me about it. She talks about liars, yet she'll say this shit and won't even say it to my fucking face. She's too fucking scared. Miss Harvard can't get her little contract in writing. She's tried eating less and using the money to get a fucking desk and chair and a proper setup. So next time she has an opportunity, she doesn't waste it away like she did with this one. I took your fucking spot, bitch. Stop seething. Find something else to do.
Well, I just don't understand the argument that you're a pedophile or whatever, right? Because you're the victim. It doesn't even make sense. It literally
It's just
doesn't.
pure envy. It's pure seething and coping. There's nothing to it. There's no teeth to it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
There's nothing to it.
I mean, I will warn you.
She talks about noticing patterns. You know, she says she was in an abusive relationship. I wonder if it's the same abuse that she feels like she suffered here from Lynx and KEEMSTAR and everybody else on the panel.
And
she's such a fucking liar.
Look, dude, this started today with me being very nice. I said, listen, I told Grace that Ben cannot be any part of Locale Queens. Ben cannot show up on camera. The fans don't want it. They're very adamant about that. And Grace agreed. If Grace violates that or whatever, we would have to fire her and you could take her spot. That we won't even run a contest, right? Is that not nice? And her response is like, that's not good enough. You can do more. Bro, like, this is how the day started. And then you guys know the story from there, right? And it's like, bro, what more do I need to do to be nice to someone and help them out? Like, you don't respect me, Becky, at all.
Why do you have to be nice to her? She didn't do anything.
Hey, Grace, I do want to warn you, okay? If there is any truth to those allegations that she's laid on you, this process of being on this show will lay it all out and the world will know. The people on Kiwi Farms watch this show very closely because of me, because of Jordy. And they have gone through our past like a fine-tooth fucking comb. That's going to happen to Lynx. Lynx has had her brush in with him. Grace, you've already had your brush in with trolls, but nothing like a Jordy troll. So whatever the fuck you're hiding, just be prepared for it to be laid the fuck out. And if you're afraid of it coming out, you should walk now.
Yeah, well, that is kind of like.
You think that I'm? She pulled up all the worst stuff there could possibly be about me. There's nothing worse. I have a dedicated Kiwi Farms thread. I have dedicated haters that have been stalking me for years. For years, they're trying to get me kicked off this show because I finally have an opportunity to make my own money, which doesn't even make sense according to their own logic that I'm an abuse victim. It's retarded.
They mostly just hate women, so like they will destroy the opportunity.
Stupid old women always fucking hate me because I'm a fucking Stacy and she's literally a fucking Becky.
I said this in members chat today. I would love to see you earn enough money to get the fuck away from your dad, and so you could have your own choices in your own life.
Well, people don't realize. Yes, I'm traveling for the show right now, and he's driving me. I don't have the money to buy plane tickets. I don't have the money to get hotel rooms. I don't have the money to get my own apartment. I'm here to make my own fucking bag and do what I want with it. Why wouldn't everybody want that for me? Even fucking Becky with her virtue signaling fat ass.
Yeah, and also I think it's important to say, I don't know what the truth is. All right. You guys fuck around, and Grace, you and your dad troll so much and say outrageous shit. I don't know what the fucking truth is, right? Like, I don't know what's real and what isn't real, right? So I see these clips and I see Ben saying fucking outlandish shit that I'm like, oh, he should be thrown in jail. But is he saying that to get clout? I don't know. I honestly don't fucking know. So it's like, I don't know what to do with that, you know?
I don't know what to tell you. My dad has no intent. Oh, fuck. Am I coming through? Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Is my camera coming through?
No,
no
you're
video.
Frozen.
Hold on.
Pick it up from Walmart.
Okay, is
There
it better?
you go. Yeah.
You say pick up at
My
a
dad has no
Walmart.
intention.
Yeah.
My dad has no intention of being on the show for free. So, like, he wouldn't be a part of this anyways. You want me to be my own person? Let me prove myself. I'm here to be entertaining. I promise I will be. I've been doing this for 2 fucking years with these fucking haters coming after me. And I've never gotten enough clout to make any money off of it. I'm here to show up for the fans. I'm here for that.
All right, awesome. Well, we heard from Grace. We heard from Lynx. Is Tina around?
Tina came in briefly said her piece, which was, just a tirade of filthy words, and then left.
Well, that was
Becky's still in the pay pig waiting room. Bring her up here. She should confront me. She should have to defend what she said against me. Come on. That's some pussy shit, Becky. I'm a predator? Explain how, please.
Becky?
Or go run away, and we never want to see your fat ass here again.
Becky, I feel like, yeah, I know it's going to take you a second to set up your stuff, but I feel like Grace has deserved at least a face-to-face, right? Like, you have these allegations against her, and Grace, try not to interrupt. Let her talk, and then you respond. And like,
Team, I can, but not tonight. I can't.
Why?
Oh.
Because I don't have it in me anymore. I don't want
Oh, you had it in you last night, though. You had it in you last night.
I can't be here with her. I've already told you this. I'm not okay with
Wait,
her.
stop. Grace, stop. All right. Look, the number one issue that Becky has in all this is that nobody can hear her. When she's trying to say something, she gets cut off. So let's go out of our way to allow Becky to say things.
I appreciate the opportunity. I am not calm and clear-headed right now. I can't do it.
I thought you wanted this opportunity.
I already did my part of trying to protect people. The links are out there. If they want to find out, they can find it for themselves. That's all I have to say. Is there anything else?
So you don't want to defend the fact that you call me a criminal, a predator, and a pedophile. You don't want to back that up. You had the energy to say those things, but you don't have the energy to back them up.
Grace, woman.
I have nothing. I have everything in the docket. If you don't have the link to the docket, KEEM, I'll give it to you. And then the people who care and want to be informed can go find it themselves. I've done my part. I have nothing left to give here. You win, Grace.
That's right, bitch. I do win. See you later. Log off. Permanently. You're not made for this. You weren't built for this.
I'm not listening to you, Grace. I also wasn't made for
yes, you are. Yes,
or
you are.
bringing him victims.
Oh, now you got the energy. Wait, hold on. I thought you didn't. Wait.
I'm not.
Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Team, I
Don't
already
be scared.
told
I don't
you.
bite.
I'm not giving more money to get funneled towards her. I have convictions. If you want to go to sleep at night knowing you're supporting her, that's on you. And if you want people like Ashers to offer her a space in her house and get fucked up because of her, that's on you. I can walk away with a clean conscience and I can go to sleep at night.
But Becky,
millions of dollars aren't worth it to me.
Becky, help me understand this. All right. I keep asking the same question. If Grace is a victim, wouldn't it be?
You could be a victim and a predator. And the time for me to prove that yesterday was KEEM was yesterday. The fact that you didn't moderate it, that's on you. If I'm not doing any more unpaid work.
That's some bullshit, Becky. You had 5 minutes of unmoderate. You had 5 minutes.
On.
You weren't getting paid yesterday either.
She had 5 minutes straight to make her case, dude. Nobody talked.
Bro, what is this unpaid work, bro?
She wasn't getting paid yesterday. What is she talking about?
What is this? What are we talking about? You're coming on this show. You have an opportunity to be on this show. You're a guest on here. Unpaid work. Becky, where is your mind at? How is this like, what is going on? Right? There is someone watching this show right now that would pay me, I'm not even exaggerating, $25,000 cash to be on a KEEMSTAR produced show. Unpaid work? Are you in what world, Becky? Becky, this is not corporate America, all right? Where someone's asking you to respond to emails before you're officially hired at the fucking company. What is going on in your brain? I'm so confused.
Not to mention, like, doing this is going to lead to people watching her show, which is going to pay her in the long run. It's beneficial long term.
Yep, I can't make sense of her headspace at all.
Unpaid work, negotiating, cash flow issues. What the fuck? We're not living in the same reality. We are not living in the same reality, Becky.
That's because there is no logic. This is hoe logic. When hoes get mad, they'll do anything, say anything to make their case. It's not actually logic. There is no rhyme or reason to it. She's throwing anything at the wall and hoping it sticks. I've seen this countless times. This is what happens when hoes get mad. I call it hoe rage. They use hoe logic. It doesn't make a fucking crumb of sense.
Should I use the same logic on her? I want the PC back. I want the mic back. I want the equipment back. Should I use the same logic? This is what she's doing to me right now. Unpaid work. work.
Bill her. Send her a bill. It's not worth getting the equipment.
Should I
Send a
bill her? Chat, should I bill Becky for the money she owes me? Like, what?
She
Like,
can't afford the
what?
shipping right now,
What
apparently,
is
so just send her a bill.
going on? I cannot believe you are using terms like this. This would not fly for anybody. There's no one watching the show that's like, oh yeah, Becky's right. What? What is going on? It's so entitled. Yes, somebody in the chat said very entitled. It's insanely entitled. Can we get Tina here? I need to know what Tina's thoughts on this.
Tina, I'll give her a call.
Tina, get on here.
Tina, I know you're watching.
And guys,
I'll give her a call.
Smell her.
while we're waiting, I gotta play some donations real quick, the ones that we've missed for a while. And then also, I just want to say, if you guys are still having issues getting into the Discord, let us know in chat so we can try to resolve whatever the hell is going on.
Riz Whippets super chatted $20. Becky Fosho spread for bread. It all went to that stomach and ass skull.
God, no. Oh no. Lynx, you're kind of fucking unreal tonight. That was wild.
That was good.
So I guess this means I'm not fired?
RZ the Legend super chatted $19.99. I'm here for good content, not good people.
Exactly. Oh my fucking God.
Jordy's calling.
Jordy's.
Yo, what's up, Playboy?
The whole thing is like she's talking about unpaid work. We spent 3 or 4 months of just paying the show expenses before we even seen the first dollar on the show.
Yep.
She's walking into a already
Respergoo
existing
super
audience
chatted
and probably gonna get paid her
$20. Justice
first
for
month,
Becky.
and she's
She
complaining about
deserves
work.
a
This is an
second chance.
opportunity.
Hold on.
Mr. Keem.
I'm sorry. I can't pause it. It's like glitching.
This is an opportunity. You use it to build. You build up your own channel. You build up a clientele. You build up a whole nother thing to help get into the network. Like you're gonna have to rock for the love of rocking a little bit.
Yep.
But at the end of the road, there is money,
You're
not even having to do the hard part.
You'd think a Harvard graduate would have enough sense to know that, huh?
It's not even about that. I understand her plight. I understand that she's having money issues right now, and she needs something that's going to give her more money than she's making currently. My heart bleeds for her. But the fact is, doing what she's doing is working against that, and her morals are going to make her hungry, right? Even if she doesn't make money on the first month, she can live stream. She can do other things. She can make fans into things. Like, our fans are super generous. I'm sure they throw a couple donations her way to help her out of the situation she is. Like the whole, I got to buy a table. I got to buy a chair. I need $1,000. Dude, you can get a $50 table at Walmart. Put your computer on it. Get a chair that you can pull off of the eating table, sit right next to it.
Yep.
Like you got to find ways to things. For example, she was complaining that she didn't have a cord for the computer. Well, the person that put the computer in front of your door didn't have no issue getting to your door. Why couldn't you go right then and go put the computer up?
Yep. You're right. All right, man. Thank you for calling. You're right. 100%.
Yo, I have been treated like a sugar daddy by Becky. And I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, dude. I have not been respected like someone that's giving her an opportunity, buying equipment. I have not been respected. I've been treated like a sucker by her. And I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I feel so disrespected. It's like, dude, what more do I need to do?
She's treated you like you need her, not that she needs you. That's in her mindset. That's how she's acting.
Becky, I don't need you at all. Come on, bro. Be real.
Grace is literally doing this from her RV too. And I took out a loan to make this work. But she couldn't wait or literally do anything.
The thing about this snow is such bullshit. Was she starving? Could she not get food to her house? Was she going hungry? I don't think
She
so.
ate it all in the day that it was there.
I think she was getting DoorDash just fine.
Even DoorDash. She could have DoorDashed it, bro. Like what? What logic is that?
I see a
2 days in
friendship
a row.
brewing here. I like it.
Yep.
Listen, I was on her side and we were talking all day, every day, talking about the show. But the second that I saw that she was trying to victim blame Grace, I was done. I was out. I told her I'm not. The problem has
That's
been
not exactly true, Lynx. You said I broke up my parents' marriage. That's not exactly true, but okay.
because you did.
That's like the ultimate victim blaming, but okay.
But I'm not victim blaming in what she did. I said you're the cause for your parents' marriage.
Yeah, I guess what I gathered from the stream is she thinks Grace goes out and meets young women, invites them home, and then Ben does something bad to them. Like that's nonsensical to me. I feel like.
Also, by the way, Lynx, she said you were talking about you were supposed to be willing to leave with her. You were trying to last night. You said you were willing to quit.
She sent me a fucking message, and I just leaked it in the chat earlier, and everyone was laughing at it. How she was mad that I didn't try, like that I.
You were trying to quit actively,
and I was trying to replace my spot. Like that's why I got so mad, because I was literally ruining my once in a lifetime opportunity to give it to her, and she's gonna say that she can't trust me anymore. Fuck you, bitch. Go fuck someone else. Don't fuck KEEMSTAR. Don't fuck any of us with your attitude.
Wow.
I put a link in the chat, guys, and I also pinned it to directly that goes to Lolcow Queens. Guys, make sure you get over there, sub if you want to be crazy and become a member over on Lolcow Queens before it even launches. We love you for that, and we'll hook you up in the members Discord. But the link is right there. Get over there, get subbed, become a member. Tina, what are your thoughts on the developments tonight?
I think all you bitches are crazy. First of all, ain't nobody getting paid till all that fucking merch is paid for. Motherfuckers ain't gonna get computers and shit just to suck donkey dick. Fuck no, all that gets paid first, then you make your profit. And I'm like, y'all, I get money. I pay bills. I have a channel.
I don't understand. How do you have more business sense than someone that has a Harvard degree, Tina?
Because I'm from the street. You have to have some street sense.
He knows how to make that money.
You went to the kid behind the camera business school. I ain't paying your ass.
I'm just saying though, the girl wants $1,000 worth of the clothes. Is that going to make her personality any different? Because we want to see personality. We want to see dragging, tagging.
Yeah, I mean,
At first meeting, Keem definitely did not say like first show we would pay like any clothes.
No.
He says we'll get to it because the show will start producing money.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, but Lynx, I don't trust you either. I think you're a snake. And Grace.
That's fair.
Okay, Grace.
Content.
Grace, I picked
Yes,
you
dear.
because everybody likes disgusting shit that you have to offer.
That's why
They really
you're here,
do.
isn't it, sweetie?
No, not at all. I'm here because Michael asked me to and Keem did. And because I've been here for 13 years and I know when an opportunity hits you in the face. Unlike you people, you motherfuckers don't know shit.
Yeah, I've done a 180 on Tina, by the way. You put respect on her fucking name.
Exactly.
Tell Boogie to fuck off.
No.
Yeah, fuck off, Boogie.
Fuck you, Tina.
I love you though, Boogie.
I love you too. Put some
I'm
respect
really
on her
proud of
fucking
Tina,
name.
dude. Tina lost 150 pounds
Guys, I don't know if I
from the knee down, but
Fuck you, chubby cheeks.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, Keem is the fucking gyro. I call him the pimp of YouTube.
Well, I appreciate that.
He can ruin you, or he can make you. And if he says, come on, Drama Alert to discuss things, you're fucked. Just go ahead and take your channel down, disappear. Okay? Y'all motherfuckers don't know what you're talking about. Y'all don't know Keem.
hey, I remember when Dylan Taylor was doing that stuff with Angry Grandpa. I got a message from Keem. I was like, fuck.
Yep, the wind's gone. He gone. He disappeared a long time ago.
Tina, I don't want to leak anything, but I had a call because we're building the Lolcow Live store because we're gonna have a lot of products available, and they just pitched a whole Tina product line, and I was dying when that launches, bro. Tina, you're gonna be rolling in bread because they've come out with some of the coolest fucking products for you. I cannot wait.
Well,
I appreciate it.
It's good stuff.
I appreciate it. But Grace, please stop sucking on shit, bro. Please. Please.
I was asked to. I have an
Tina,
oral
don't
fixation.
cut our
I can't help it. I'm
audience
nervous. I'm not so much sucking as chewing.
Her daddy isn't around. She has to do something.
See, we gotta start. We gotta stop.
That's why you got a nose ring.
We gotta start getting away from that shit right there.
Yeah.
She's more entertaining than just her daddy.
It is a little played out at this point, I feel
Yeah,
like.
y'all are re-victimizing her.
I never brought it up. Everybody else on the show fucking had something to say about my relationship with my own father. I never fucking brought it up, not once.
I'm more
Not
than you
once.
can suck dick with. Don't worry about him. He's over. He's over. Send him back to Amish. I got some dicks you can suck.
Yours is up first, Queen.
Not at all.
I do have a question. Tina, do you know who Review Tech USA is? Because he's going to be the first guest on your show.
No, but I'll research him. I'll research him.
All right, he's a controversial figure. He likes you. I just seen a clip last night where he was like, I like Tina because he hates Becky. And you went off on Becky, and he was like, I like her.
in this moment, I kind of have empathy for Rich because he dodged a bullet. I mean, like, wow, you like if that's how emotional she gets over this. Imagine relationship, Becky. That's got to be wild.
Boogie, shut the fuck up. You're a crybaby bitch too, just like her.
Yeah,
Shut up.
fuck. God damn it, Tina. I was just defending you. Go fuck yourself, you one-legged
Yeah,
bitch.
whatever. Go fuck yourself in a room full of mirrors, bitch.
I will, and I get off on it because
Alright,
I'm
good.
fucking hot, bitch.
All right, uh-huh.
Why's it gotta be a room full of mirrors?
I don't know, because I can see Desi's ass from every angle then.
No, you can see your little meat.
It ain't little, Tina.
It ain't little, Tina.
I've seen it. It's little, Boogie.
Thank you.
Hey,
Keemstar, you said you would never talk to Becky again, then you talked to her. I'm just wondering why. Did you feel bad for her?
Oh,
No.
here we go. Y'all motherfuckers don't have the right to ask KEEMSTAR fucking shit.
I'm
He's
asking
the
a
fucking
question.
He's the
I'm just asking a
boss.
question. Did he feel bad for her? Like, what was it? What was the
Why
deal?
did you have to do that?
No, this Grace, this is what happened, right? I went into another room, right? And I was watching the show and I tried to join to say something to Boogie. And because I joined, the stream's happening here and I tried to join on my phone. So it just ended, right? Like nobody
I know
could
when
see.
you left the call,
So
yeah.
I had to rejoin in order to save the show. And at that point, what am I going to walk away again? I was like, fuck it, I'll just deal with this.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Why do y'all think you have the right to ask our bosses shit? We haven't even made them money anyways. Can you make them some money first before you start asking fucking questions?
I don't think
fuck
either
is
of
wrong
us
with you
have.
guys? Oh,
That was all on Becky.
first of all, hold on a minute. I've made Mike money. Mike has made me money. So if I ask him a question, it's validated. But neither one of you whores have made either one of these men any money. So shut the fuck up until you do.
That's not true. I've been on the show and made him donuts. That's not true.
That's what I was going to say.
All right.
But I haven't asked for anything, and I haven't asked stupid ass questions like Becky was. So I don't think it's fair to put us- What did I do?
You didn't.
What then?
All right.
What question?
All right, go. I said you did. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
When I pull your string, you talk.
Dean, is that a giant chair or a couch? What is that?
This is my big fucking couch I got from the church. You like it?
I do. It looks good.
Here's a little advice for both Tina and Lynx. That microphone has to be pointed right at you or it doesn't work. That's why you sound like it's got to be pointed right at your lips.
Yeah, get right up on it.
Yeah. Like,
was
no,
mine today.
not up like that, Lynx, like
Better.
pointed at you.
Like that?
Like, see, this black part needs to be like pointed at your face. Look at mine. Like, it's pointed right at my face.
that?
Yes.
You see, I got a different mic.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, there you go. You
At
sound
least
good
my
now.
equipment was set up. Just saying.
Yeah.
But,
By the way, don't
Grace,
forget, we
Grace.
got a whole Lynx section tonight. I ain't gonna let her off the hook. You got to talk to her tonight.
I'm.
What was that, Tina?
I don't
Put
know.
your microphone up on your mouth. You know how to do it. Come on, put it up there.
I have a road mic, you stupid fucking whore.
Okay, well, I can be whatever you want me to be as long as you're making me money, bitch.
I think this is a good time to bring up the fact that Grace wanted to sign the contract in person. So I told Grace to go over to Kid Behind the Camera's house to sign it in person. And Grace said, well, she wants to meet Tina in person. So that's That's why she's on the road right now. So she's going to Kid Behind
Mike?
I wasn't going to say anything. Tina, I think she should sign it on your front door. I mean,
Albert, where's that baseball bat at?
Mike,
where she signs it on Tina's leg.
Mike, can you loan me a room at your house? Because I'm driving right now so I can fucking see this in person. God damn.
Are you that eager to meet Grace?
I know I'm that eager to fucking watch Tina kill a bitch.
I don't know what's really going to happen, but Grace, Mike, and Tina might possibly all be in the same vicinity, and we'll see.
See, Becky, that's what actually putting in work for the show looks like. Driving 15 hours at the drop of a fucking hat at an opportunity. That's what it actually fucking looks like, okay?
Well, it ain't like you got anything better to do. You're riding that motherfucker, living that motherfucker.
I was supposed to go on Fresh and Fit. I dropped that for this.
Fresh and Fit? What the fuck is that?
You're neither one of them, so don't worry about it.
Okay, when I beat the shit out of you tomorrow, don't complain.
Technically, you were dropped by Fresh and Fit and blacklisted on November 26th.
Well,
Because
we don't need to get into all that. They didn't tell me about that until I canceled on them. So they didn't.
But I did
about
talk
that
to
until
Icy,
canceled
and I
on
did
them.
talk to your ex, Darian, that proved it. But I'll drop it.
My ex? Who?
I'll drop it. Don't worry.
I never had an ex.
Mike, do you think this is a good idea, sir?
I don't fucking know. I don't
It doesn't
fucking know.
matter. It doesn't matter. Your boss already said I'm coming.
First of all, it doesn't
You
matter,
Mine.
bitch.
So,
Doesn't
I
matter
live
what
in
you
South
think.
Carolina. It does
What
matter.
do you want to do, Tina? Do you want to go shopping? Can I give you a makeover?
Go fuck
I feel
yourself,
like your
bitch.
whole aesthetic here could be
Yeah,
like
and you know what?
elevated a
And
little
as long
bit. You know
as
what I mean?
asset money gets deposited in my bank account every month, worry about you.
Can
You're
we
the
add
one
some
that ain't got
bling?
shit
Can we add
coming
some
in.
bling to the leg? Can we add some like rhinestones or something? I think we should go shopping. What do you think?
No, we can add your ass to my leg, the whole entire cheek.
You want to go to a bar together? Let's get fucked up.
Mike, listen.
Oh, I don't drink.
Listen. I would kill to see you take Tina and Grace out for dinner. I would suck
No.
a dick to see that.
we're not going to Hall's Chop House. I'll fucking
No, not
first
Hall's.
of
Fuck
all-
that shit.
first
But
of all,
like fucking
Boogie-
Applebee's or some shit.
First of all, Boogie, Michael knows I do my job, I do my video, and I leave.
I know,
I've
but
never
that would be
seen
the
Tina eat
video.
a meal, dude.
That
She
would be the
refuses
video,
every
Tina.
time.
That would be the video.
I'm about business, not about eating.
Well, Tina, if it's live streamed, it's about business at that point.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking eating, so don't even fucking make it in there.
I've never seen Tina eat. She came over to my house for Thanksgiving and she sat outside shitting her pants on the front porch the whole time. Like, I don't know what does she eat? How does she
She-
balloon to this size without eating?
Do you even take a plate? Did you take a plate home, Tina, at least?
No.
Fat
God
people
damn,
eat
that's
in secret.
rude.
Fat
That's
people eat in
rude.
secret. They go to McDonald's and they order like 10,000 calories and they eat it in their car. That's how they get so fat. They don't.
No,
let
I
anybody
have.
see it.
No.
Boogie knows.
Oh no.
They
Yeah,
go-
I'd be
they go
embarrassed
fucking-
to let somebody
they go
see me
shovel
eat.
it in. They go shovel it in secretly, and then they eat little salads in front of everybody else, like they're fucking skinny.
Shit, bitch, I ain't a rabbit. What the fuck I look like eating lettuce? Get the fuck out of here. I have Cushing's disease. So I got fat from a disease, bitch. What is your problem?
Sure you did. Was
No,
it
for
also
real.
Thyroid?
She's
Was it also
diagnosed,
your
for real.
Thyroid?
She's
No,
diagnosed.
it's with a pituitary gland.
Just
shut the
hand
fuck
mouth
up.
disease.
Yeah. You're gonna have hand-to-mouth
Tina,
disease.
have you ever worn a bodycon dress or thought about it?
What the fuck is she talking about, Keem?
What about
I'm not
some hoop
part
earrings?
of this.
Push up, bro.
Keem,
What can
I'm
we
told
do?
to come in and act like Tina. Where's this
Heels.
shit?
Heels. Can we put a heel on the leg?
All
Will it
right,
work? Does
okay,
it have a
guys. We given a little preview to the audience. Lolcow Queens is launching in exactly 9 days. Tina, thank you. Grace, thank you. Lynx, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna drop you guys out now. Jesus Christ.
I'm coming here.
Oh shit. Gentlemen.
God, I love Tina.
You're the only person alive.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike, I told you when AGP passed away, like Tina is the most
Yeah.
entertaining person ever.
I brought her back a week later, dude. Keem told the reason you guys see Tina in videos in the first place is Keem was like, I don't care if you sued her, you need to have her on video. She was back a week later, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
She's just absolutely brilliant. All right, guys, any final words? I'm going to let you go, and then I'm going to do my final thought here to the audience.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad you calmed down. I'm glad to resolve the Becky situation. I don't necessarily like how it worked, but I mean, she made her own bed, I guess. See you guys.
Tribe has spoken.
Yeah.
See you guys. Appreciate it. All right. What are my final thoughts? First of all, I would say that I'm pretty much a sucker when it comes to a crying woman. I'm just a sucker. So I was very angry. I got it off my chest. And then she started crying. And, you know, I will say this. She probably is upset that she lost this opportunity. And she's pretty emotional right now. So let's try not to send hate to her. I know someone's instantly typing, that's hypocritical. You told us to call her Karen Bop. Don't call her Karen Bop. I've changed my mind. Let's calm down. And let's thank Bob Wolf for the 20 gifted members. Look, guys, I want to do something special with this show. All right. I want to launch Queens. I wanted to bring in a new audience, more females into this universe. I want to pull some of you guys from our Discord to create a new show, just like I gave Becky the opportunity, just like I gave Lynx the opportunity, and Grace, technically, she is a member of our Discord. Tina, you know, that came right from Kid Behind the Camera or whatever. But I want to develop a third show after Queens is established. So look for that third show to be dropping around February time, maybe March. And I just want to keep building shows. I talked about this in the Discord earlier, that, you know, I hope to build 24 different shows in the Locale Live universe. So it doesn't matter whatever time of day you guys are free, there will be a live show. And each show will send that traffic to the next show, to the next show, to the next show, to the next show, to the next show. So that's my ultimate goal. And I'm just so excited that I was right in believing in this project, and it worked. But part of the reason why it worked is because, I mean, I see it all the time. You guys say this is the fucking worst show. The show sucks. The show is complete garbage. But you can't stop but to watch over and over and over again. And, you know, I love that. I love that. So let me get through these text-to-speeches real quick.
Complexity super chatted $49.99. Ken paid for his own flights to go help the show Dorinig the camping trip. I spent a lot on paintballs and burying Boogie.
That's true.
We made the money back in subs and first YouTube paycheck. Everyone eats mentality. If you see the opportunity, you take it.
That's so true. Thank you.
Mr. Sigma super chatted $49.99. How much for the pen? Ikabali super chatted $25.73. He Fair Links was involved in a paid vote for Halloween, and we donated hundreds for that. So even disregarding the Discord work, she has made the show money.
That's true. That is true. She has.
Ross Stewart super chatted $25.73. Can I please be unbanned from Discord? I
Sure.
said KEEMSTAR and he told me to apologize or ban, so I said sorry and he banned me for being a pushover, haha.
Okay.
I've been a member for months and I miss Discord. Username is Kavoth1988.
Okay, unban him, mods. What the fuck? That is a true story. I do remember that. I'm a psycho. Gay Cun or Gray Cun. Oh my God, you're gonna get me in trouble. Just became a pay.
Hot Cocoa super chatted $25. Tina is the only queen that's entertaining and fun to watch. Grace is cute, which is what makes her watchable. But Lynx is legit insufferable and looks like a dong. If you keep Lynx, keep Becky too for the content.
Well, the thing about Lynx is like that, like I said earlier, which I got hate from you guys. I was like, she's that like Gen Z, like goth, like emo girl or what. I don't know what category to put her in, right? And you guys are like, oh, Keem, I can't believe you said that. He's cringe. I'm like, that's her character. That's who she is. Like, I'm sorry. It is what it is. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, we're just gonna keep trucking, and we're gonna keep making stars. And I need a fucking drink. But do not send any more hate to Becky. Becky,
Wasted Sir Jerry super chatted $20. Speaking of Halloween, Keem, Boogie and Wing have yet to send me my prizes. Boogie is too lazy and Kelly is coke blocking my play button. Regulate.
What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. They didn't send them to you. Now, I didn't send you the Boogie Cross thing because it got thrown away, and I'm so sorry for that, Jerry. But we need to figure this the fuck out. That is bullshit that they have not. I will get on their ass. I might get on their ass right now. Shit, you guys keep delaying me ending this. Oh, Boogie's not there. I can't drag him in. I'll fucking call him. Yo, Wings. Hey, do you know that the guy that dressed up like you for Halloween says you didn't send him his stuff?
Yo, yeah, we haven't sent it to him yet.
Why?
Kelly doesn't want to give it up.
Well, okay. Well, you're going to have to negotiate with him. You're going to have to figure this out.
Yeah, and I talked to him today about getting his shirt mailed off on Monday, so it should be fine.
Oh, so Boogie ain't sending him his shit either.
No, I put it on my pile for my fucking helper, and he just didn't get it done, so I'm gonna have to go do it myself.
I didn't send him my thing either because the fucking cross, the tombstone, got thrown away by my workers.
Yeah, he'll get mine on Monday. I can throw something a little extra in there too to make up for the time, like some locale cards and shit.
You know, we're no better than Becky. We're ungrateful pieces of shit.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad.
Literally, his name is Wasted Surgery.
So?
So he's a troll.
He's a troll, but he's a funny troll, and he won the contest.
I'm Team Georgie over here.
That's okay. I talked to him multiple times in Discord. He knows why he's not getting it. We've discussed it.
You gonna send him something else?
He and I are in negotiations. We are discussing it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Becky, this is what a real negotiation is like. All right, see you guys.
He totally knows.
Wait, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he knows. Like, I had this whole long conversation in Discord with them all about it the other day.
All right, sounds good. All right, see you, pimps. All right. You win some, you lose some.
Here we go again, it's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while KEEM's trying to talk the wins. They be bullshitting, spitting lockout slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out, you know KEEM running this gang. We're live on YouTube, ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, locale, nigga, but it's the locale. You be watching it,
W stream, W stream.
But it's the locale. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream on this history. He leaked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the bird shit in our eyes, then try as we might, we still pay the price. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale.
Join the members Discord. Join the members Discord. Sub to Lolcow Queens. It's pinned in the chat. Become a member on Queens and Lolcow live to get a special prize in the Discord. Love you guys.
You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now KEEM's theme is the Scream Team, but mean stream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yup.
And the stream deems KEEM to be the mean king, and the mean queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs kings, so she can leave, please rescue the kid. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale.
Am I fucking crazy? But on second thought, Becky was pretty fucking entertaining tonight. I'm just saying.
You watching it, you clicked it just now. Locale, nigga, but it's the locale. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Locale, you be watching it, you clicked it just now.